Carlos. What's up, buddy? Let's go, bro. What's goody? What's goody in the hoodie? Let's play some footy. Taylor. I'm in my head. Told me from the start. Monterey, how's it going? Culture, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing, boys? You streaming an hour early? No, for the next few days. The U.S. isn't. Our clocks change next week. So for me, it's the correct time. But for you guys, it might be for a few days a little early. Yeah, it won't affect too many days. Like today will only be live for an hour and a half. Tomorrow I got my football match early, so we won't be able to stream at all tomorrow. Thursday will be the last stream before I'm gone all weekend. Then we'll be back Monday. So a little bit weird of a week, but we make do. Earlier the better. Don't get used to it though, brother. It's nice for a few days, but how's your guys' day? Hi, Mumbo. Thanks for the tips. Hi, Mumbo. Thanks for your tips, Liz. Who's Liz? Made about 150K from Dutch Silvers the last few days. Brother, I'm glad we got to put you on. They are very easy flips. They're another one of those that's kind of hidden in plain sight because people are looking at the price of the libs and suds. And they're not really thinking about that section. Bro, do you do normal bronze upgrades? If I'm doing BPM, yes. Which I'll do like 1 million coins worth of BPM. And then stop BPM for a bit. Do another 1 million plus coins worth of BPM. Stop for a bit. Really depends on what our goal is. I still think our menu grind is way faster than the BPM one if you're trying to do League SBCs. At least a few a day. And trying to make either most of your coins back or a profit on. I say usually up to 5. I can show you what I mean by that if you guys are confused. School break these days, so I'm chilling. Test coming up though. Football preseason started today. Nice. What position do you play again? You're on the left side of the bench, right? Do you even know about Dutch Silvers? We can explain it real quick because we don't have a video on it. We can make one later this week. But when people do their League SBCs, specifically the premium, a lot of people are doing the thing where they do it a few times a week with mainly all the untradeable libs. And they're not spending many coins to get it done because they're trying to wait for basically all the untradables. Then when it comes to doing the Eredivisie section, they got a lot of golds for the League One. They have a lot of untradeable bronzes and silvers put in there. And then there's some rating they still need because what is it, 74 rated? So then they usually go towards the high-end silver Eredivisie. And you can pick those up for really cheap around Snipe. Left back? Nice. Dude, we have all the rewards done from Benzema to all the packs. Gonna have a nice little opening today. Should be sick. Done 5 runs through this evening already? Dude, it's so easy, man. And honestly, hot take. I almost like the fact that the bronze and silver lid prices and suds are as high as they are. Because it's so easy to make coins on them. that the cost of the SBC really doesn't matter for that section. Like, look at this. You ready for this? I forget what user commented. We just got a stud untradeable. W. We had someone comment on, I think it was the live stream. It wasn't even the video. And they said, so your advice to pay for your league SBCs is I don't know if he said mass bidding or he said to get the silver lib cards and stud cards. He said surely that takes forever. It took us under 10 minutes to get over 100 cards. If you're doing it early enough in the day before prices go up, we just got another stud. Let's go. You can win so many on bid. There's so many on the market. You don't even need to snipe. You can do the in plain sight method to get a lot of the high-end ones. And if you wait just a little bit to like right now, prices usually on a day-to-day basis raise into the evening. So if we look at this right now, let me show you real quick. We have, I just did a few bids before we started the stream. Look at all the ones we're already selling for 2,400 plus. We had a full club stocked, well more than 5 runs worth. Got some more cards here. We'll chuck these up. You could probably start listing for 2,500 as well, but let me keep these moving for now. It's over my head. I don't need this bread. Trying to be there. Yeah, we'll put these up. We'll save him. There we go. Easy coins. Got 50 for 1,800 earlier. Is the stream crashing? CPU. Should be good. People were taking about 83 tens from Gauntlet being nice to say for Team of the Year. Brother, people are cooked. People are cooked. Buffering slightly for me? Okay. We'll keep an eye on it. Look at that. Already going. Boom. Alright, do we have transfer space to list the rest of these? We do. Let's chuck these up real quick. Alright. So I'm going to do 24 to keep these moving. Up until like maybe 68 rated. Then we'll do 25s. And then we'll get into the packs. Would you guys want to see me start with all the rewards we got from Gauntlet? We got a ton of those packs we could do first. Any silvers that are selling other than Eredivisie? Maybe the League One silvers. They might have a little less value than the Eredivisie, but could be good flips too. Made 40k lazy list and thanks, Mumbo. Hey, let's go. Probably pays for 2 runs of that section alone. Where are you putting the new Evo? You're going to see in just a second. We'll record the intro to the RTG epi and show y'all who we're using. Dude, our Sunderland team is looking crazy, man. It's looking crazy. We got 2 that fit for our team. Who are you guys using for it? It's over my head. Alright, we'll let those run. Alright. Let's get it. Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Mumble Elite. Welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. We got some crazy Evos that we're going to be starting and finishing. We got a ton of packs, including Benzema, from the gauntlet. So we're going to do a ton of packs today. And we got some gameplay towards the end. So if you do enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below. Did you guys get anything crazy from the gauntlet rewards? We just mainly did the play objectives. Ooh! Oh my gosh, we need to figure out who we want to put those screen badges on. Dude, I gotta say, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but shout out to EA. This little change they did not only is getting us a ton of coins and really good packs for not really a crap ton of games, and you don't even really need to win either. You're just scoring in these games. This makes it really fun to get fodder throughout the week. So we're going to continue to do that. It looks like we get another Ultimate Scream card. Our whole team is going to be Scream at this point. Before we get to the packs, let me show you the Evos that we're doing. We'll show you all the cosmetics we have on them already. This is literally getting insane, man. So if we go to our club, this is the Sunderland RTG. Look at Trey Hume. So Trey Hume was a 74 rated silver. We have him up to an 83 currently with the evolution. Once we get him finished, he's going to have that design on him as well. His Northern Ireland teammate, Dan Ballard, is also going to get a card. I believe he only gets up to 82. His pace will be around the 70, but dude, it is coming together, man. I really love the fact that Evos are starting to speed up too. But look at all the Ultimate Scream designs we have on the cards this year. It is literally going to be a full team of Ultimate Scream cards, and I cannot wait. So let's get into the packs. We will decide who else to put the Ultimate Scream on in a little bit. But first, we got to open these big boy ones. He looks good. Dude, they all look so good. And the nice thing about Hume is he can play right back as well. So he can play multiple positions. All right, so we have an 81 plus times 5. We'll start with that. And then it looks like we got some larger ones there as well. We got a walkout in our first one. W. Oh? 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 Dupe Pina. Let's go, baby. Already got her first donor in her club. Untradeable. But we'll take another one. We'll put her in an SBC and say we're doing the right thing. All the meta rats will be upset with us, but we're doing something good for the community, even though we have one already in our club. All right, EA. Can you let me open these packs now, please? Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Come on. Sunk 350k into 84s, 150k into Team of the Week Maguire. Both are rising very nicely. Nice. What's Maguire's price up to right now? Dude, this is seriously a joke. We opened literally one pack. We're already lagging. EA, fix your game, man. Come on. Anybody else on a day-to-day basis consistently have this issue too, or is it just me? They better have it fixed by Team of the Year. Otherwise, that's going to be very frustrating. Pale Tools might have to be the move the whole time. Picked him up at 10.5 on bid. Now he's 11.75. And he probably is going to fit some Evos soon too, would be my guess. Probably due to Battlefield being free. Wait, Battlefield's free? When did that happen? Or do they have like a Battle Royale that just came out or something? Alright, do we get anything else? Nope. Just the Dupe Pina. We'll take that though. Battle Royale? Nice. Yeah, it's probably that then. Alright, 82 plus times 7. Can we get another walkout? We cannot. Where are the walkouts he at? Is that Rodrigo? Looks like an 85. W. Also as well, something we need to talk about. I might make another video discussing this as well. EA giving us a daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold this early, mixed with the 85, 87, 5 times a day. Imagine once exchanges come into the game, how overpowered that kind of daily build-up grind is going to be. Essentially, anything under an 85 rated is already good fodder to build up those 85, 87s. But then that would instantly make you an exchange of whatever you want with cards that are under the rating of an exchange. So we could have unlimited exchanges here pretty soon. The whole menu grind would be complete. Okay, another walkout. What do we got here? Center mid, Brazil. Uh-oh. Double walkout. Who's the other one? Is that Trent? Hey, Trent doesn't look too bad at a Sunderland kit, mate. I don't know about that. Might have to see it happen. TK for like the 15th millionth time this year. We'll take that as well. Beautiful. All right, so the 8310s aren't going to be that bad. When we get these unlimited, it's going to be beautiful. All right, another walkout in this. Who's this going to be? Is it going to be Pina again? Dude. Now that Pina is basically fodder price, she's in every pack, of course. Typical EA, right? Anything else? Kamavinga? Not really. Are you doing the bronze pack method? We do the bronze pack method. I do my own variation of it for long term. But for League SBC specifically, we use a method that skips BPM altogether. It allows you to do it a lot quicker and usually make a profit on it. All right, sweet. Everything we're getting outbid on, boys. Prices are continuing to go up. It's a beautiful thing to see. All right, what is next? How you doing with the crafting? The pinned video in chat is our League SBC video. If you want to see step-by-step how I'd recommend doing it. Also, too, we got a Turam here. I think this is coins, right? This and an engine. How much are 85s going for? $4.9K maybe? So we got that. Got Kucho we can list. Got the engine. We'll do 1900 for that. We'll quick sell those. Sweet. All right, boys. You think it's time for League SBCs? What do you say? We get 5 runs in? Yeah, those are continuing to go up, boys. Let's go. They are rising. All right. Before we hop to League SBCs, let's get the gold ones made. I don't think we did the daily golds yet. So we got 3 of these. We'll chuck these in. We'll start with the SBC storage and move from there. 2, 3, 4, 5. We should just make a Pale Tools thing for this as well. Just speed this part up a little bit as well. Do it on the web app. All right. Back to bronzes. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get it. All right, final daily gold. Then we'll hop over. Matthew Young, baller. Sunderland player on loan. He's going to be England's #1 in 3-4 years. You heard it here first. Put money on it right now. Place a bet. All right, that looks good. All right, dope. Let's get these open and then make the switch. So anything that we have in our club that we don't use for the League SBCs today, for the Lib Sud section, we will sell for pure profit. We picked up most things for 1,900 to 2K. Some stuff I think we started throwing in for 2,100. We're getting 2,500 plus sales right now, so lots of coins being made there. Alright, any more Lib Suds? Nope. Not yet. Striker. Portugal. PSG. Alright, anything else? Nope. Yassi. Alright, let's hop over. Next season is 1970s World Cup. What are the investments? I'm sure people are going to do Brazil stuff, right? I'm not really worrying too much about investments, personally. We're just making so many coins on this. We'll just keep our focus here. What, I guess the question would be, what went up season 1? What were people using and doing? You're going to stock during the day on Thursdays or wait till after marquee matchups? For stocking what? Lib Suds? We stock daily. We stock every day. We don't wait till a certain day of the week. We put hundreds into our club earlier in the day, and we sell everything we don't use later in the day and throughout the day. All right. Let's get it. So there's one. All right, players from the same club. Who do we accidentally use twice? 2 Romas. There we go. That's good. Watch your stream in the hospital at the moment? I'm sorry, bud. What's going on, dude? You okay? Alright, we need another rare. That's good. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Goalie. Left back. So that's done. Chuck these in. Do you need another rare? No, we don't. We're good on those. So we're good on the Lib set again. Pop that in. It's a 73. It's a 74. So we can do striker, center mid. Goalie, that works. players from the same club. Roma again. Two Romas again. There we go. Alright, so for this one, we just need a little bit more rating. That should get us there. Beautiful. Brilliant. Striker, cam, right back, center back, golden. Alright, next round. Ooh, did we lock Hume? Ooh, we gotta lock Hume. That would have been bad. Would have been really bad. Let me double check real quick. Okay, all those are locked. All those are locked. We're good there. What's the usual price off the last few days at 4 a.m.? You got to give me more information than 4 a.m. Which time zone? I'm in the U.S., so I use Central Time. We're going off of UK time? We had close to 100 cards in our storage. We're pretty full. For the what time's the best mess? But oh, I missed that message. Sorry, bud. My bad. I completely missed it. What's 4 a.m. UK? 4 hours ahead. Or 6 hours ahead. Okay. 10. That's probably when they're at their peak. It's probably the highest, to be honest. Usually a few hours before new content, leading up to new content's the best time to buy, in my opinion. Dude, we need to put so many locks on. Can't go to the toilet properly. They put a bag in me so I can pee. I ain't been properly since last night. They're keeping me in overnight. Hopefully you get better, buddy. Sorry to hear about that. Well, what player do you want us to pack for you to help you feel a little better? What pull would put a smile on your face? Oh, I hate to be a broken record, but I'm just a little confused after watching the videos. To keep the unlimited grind going, I should bid on low sud and lib players, right? Or snipe, whatever. So today was a perfect example. I don't know if you were here at the start of the stream, but we showed once again that we literally can just bid on hundreds of silvers earlier in the day that become just pure profit, not only in the moment, but as they rise into the evening. So the bulk of these cards we picked up for 1,800 yesterday, 1,900 yesterday. Some we kept in our club. The ones we picked up today were 1,900 to 2K mainly. And now we're picking up some for 2,100 if we can. These are basically all going for 2,500 plus. So in general, we just mass bid, store in our club to use for runs. And we sell the dupes for just pure profit. And that ends up paying for itself. And we usually can do that no problems within a very short amount of time for 4 to 5 runs worth of silver libs or suds to get completely paid for, where we don't have to worry about the cost or packing something insane. But then if we go more towards 10 runs a day, it's not as easy to make the coins back because you'd have to do it so much more in bulk, and that would take a lot more time. Usually as prices rise throughout the day too, if you don't have all the ones in your club, becomes a little bit more difficult picking the same ones up unless you want to store them on your transfer list or unassigned and just wait till you use it. It's not even buy necessarily the dip. I mean, technically, yeah. You could buy at whatever market price and use our lazy listing method and get them all, no problems. Whatever price they are. Like, for example, right now, You could probably pick these up for 2,200 and sell for 2,600, 2,700 by the end of the evening. The only issue with that then is you don't want to do it too late into the evening where you're buying at kind of the max prices, and then as they go down in the morning, you're stuck with hundreds of them. So I would make sure if you're picking up ones that you want to sell, that you're continuing to sell them while you get them. Then as they continue to rise, if you want to start selling your club stock, you can. But either way, if you get caught in a position where prices aren't going up as you want, you're doing them for cheaper because you have cards for cheaper in your club. But if they do go up, you have so many cards in your club, you can sell them for just pure profit. So you benefit from each way. Let's do... that again. Does that make sense? No problem, bud. Let me know if you have any more questions. Sometimes I talk about things like it's common knowledge because we just do it so often on a day-to-day basis. But if you guys are new at these methods and you've watched the video and you're still confused, yeah, feel free to ask. Trust me, it gets easier the more and more you do it. The more and more familiar you get. And usually the more coins you can make as well. They go hand in hand. Because as you understand the price fluctuations more, as you understand the best way to pick up the cards, you maximize your time in each of those, which honestly is the most important factor in my opinion. Okay, so we got Striker. Can we get Ken with this? Is that even possible? There we go. Alright, why is it chucking in all those golds? No, thank you. We have the rares needed there, so I don't need two of those. We'll chuck that in. We'll chuck that in. 68 rating. We're good there. We're going to go to console and open all these packs for you guys. But without even opening the ones we have, we just did 3 runs. Which is crazy to think about. SBC storage is still at 55. We'll send non-dupes. Like, this is wild, man. Okay, no crazy cards being put in. A little bit overkill. The TK and stuff. Probably don't need him. We do need a rare, though. So let's put in him as a rare. 5, CDM, left back. CDM. Goalie. Striker. Good there. Bundesliga Serie A. Overkill there. Boom. Look how many golds we still have from League One as well. That's one of my favorite things with this method. You get just so many gold cards. $72. 3, 74. We need one more rare. Yeah, will that cut it? Yeah, let's go. Just enough. All right, we'll do 2 more rounds of Lib Sud. We'll try not to put in any of these. 66 rating there. That one's untradeable, so I guess technically we could, if we wanted to, put in a higher rated one, but get a rare out of there. Center back, striker. Okay, sweet. And the final one here. I'm good with that. Would you say the best time to buy is an hour or two before content? Probably. That seems to be the case. It's not an exact science. You can notice the trend more than anything. Some days it works better than others. Some days the prices stay up and there's really no down. But as always, I feel like these suds fall behind the libs a little bit. I'm curious if that would ever shift the other direction. All right, can we have enough Serie A cards? Oh, we're getting down to it, boys. This is cool. This is so cool, man. That's crazy. If we can complete this one, that's a huge achievement. Wow. So we just did 5 runs of League SBCs without opening a single pack. That's crazy. And I feel like we weren't even really club stocked at all. Besides the libs and suds, of course. Maybe you could make a case for just having the Eredivisie around, but... Sounded like some teacher right now, bro. I come from a family of teachers. Look at this is what I'm talking about. Look at these coins. Boom, boom, boom. Big money. Big money. Alright, should we start selling all the ones in our club then? Before we open the packs? I think I still have untradables I haven't even used. Let's see, do I have any libs left? Untradable ones. Got Sud. We'll do 29. Do 27 on him. You can see all the prices we picked up for too, so nothing's a secret here. If I overspent on something, you'll know. If I'm making huge coins on it, you'll know. But you see what I mean by, like, very quickly doing this pays for the runs? Can you please review my team? Did you post it in the team section of the Discord? If so, we can take a look at it. Who's Sunderland got next? We have Everton on Monday at the Stadium of Light, so home game. We're going to try and get in plain sight cards to sell at 3.1 to 3.3. Seems to be doable for today. See, with prices right now, there's good and bad things with the prices. One of the really bad things with the prices is some will sell at insanely high prices and make you think everything will. And then I list a bunch of cards and then they just don't sell and I'm stuck with them heading into tomorrow while things are dropping. So I'm going to try as best as I can to compare price on each card. It's like some of these, yeah, I think I can squeeze out maybe a few extra 100, especially these 70 plus. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to maximizing coins per card. Especially the things that are higher rated. As supply dries up and people need to get the SBC done. What are some good investments to make right now? Daily Lib and Sud pickups. We have a whole video on it if you haven't seen it on the channel already. Literally can make 10 million plus coins a year easily with this method. What's the low end market going for? Oh yeah. I have no idea how much their Ashford Scream card would be. It's ever you're talking about Coventry? Look at that, boys. Easy coins. Alright. Let's see what we can get out of those League SBC runs. Let's go the opposite direction this time. Let's start with the tradable packs. Where's the unlimited grind? It is the pinned video in chat, brother. And you just saw us do it for the last probably half an hour. And we'll continue to do it. If you just got here, though, you can either go back in the stream or that video will be a helpful guide as well. Got other videos on the channel, too. If you need the additional resources with the lib sud methods to maximize the coins on them. Pure printing coins. Easiest thing in the world. We'll sell those later. I also have a huge amount of coins sitting in my club for tradable silvers. Someone asked me the question, actually a few of you guys did, if I plan on 150 investing in silver commons again and hoping they rise at some point. I don't think you need to anymore, especially if you're a League SBC grinder. You get so many of these already in your club tradable from these packs. So if you want to, go for it. I'm personally just chucking these in the club, forgetting about it, and then checking prices when things go up. Also, too, if you're doing League SBCs and saving these, you'll get a lot of higher-end ones that might be more difficult to bid on, too. The player month ballistic already. Do you think it'll be worth it to do that ballistic scream SBC? Depends on how much of an upgrade it is and what it's. Tradable walkout. Who is it? City English Wing. Hemp. Nice. Does she go for anything or is she fodder? She's fodder. We'll still take the coins. So that's basically a lib and sud section paid for. That's basically a whole nother League SBC paid for. Just off that one card. Cool. Yeah, I paid for an entire run. And look at that. Even better. Tradable sud card. Keeps giving. Alright, we can chuck those. Where are the dupes? We'll do 200 for you. Brooks, we want to get a cheeky 400. Nah, we'll quick sell that. Mixed leagues are worth it too. 1,500 bronze commons, lib, and suds, cheap for mix. I mean, I guess the logic would be if you're going to be buying libs or suds for that price, might as well do the premium, right? If you're going to spend the coins. I know what you mean by saying the bronzes are cheaper and it might not fit the 68 rating. Both some untradables you're getting. Or not even just that, just in general. If you're going to spend coins on the bronzes to do it, or you're going to pack them and they're at price, why not just use the silvers that are a little bit more than that during the day and sell the rest in the evening for a huge premium day to day? You just get much better packs at every step of the way, much better tradable ones, much better chance at promo cards. And the Prem La Liga and Bundesliga Serie A basically do themselves with all the first owner cards you get too. Send my team in the Discord. The 68 rating thing is actually such BS. Alright, hopefully the stream doesn't crash looking at this. Because I don't know why. Discord's been weird. Every time I open Discord on stream, I've had crashing issues. You mean 86 rated? It's a solid team. I might do that player of the month card. Now that we have Benzema too. And Pogba. Alright, 2 more tradable packs left for this section. Then we got 5 jumbo golds. Look at that, lib tradable. Boom, 27. Lose silver bids all the time. I need to master the bid wars. If you're bidding right now on libs and suds, it's probably going to be extremely difficult because everybody's on them. The earlier the day, the better. Also, another perspective to take on that is think about it from this standpoint. If you have an idea that you've been doing this on a day-to-day basis and you notice they rise into the evening, it makes you much comfortable at the time spending the current market price. Like, let's say you can snipe them very easily for 1,800, 1,900. But you can also win a bunch of bids for 1,800, 1,900 because the buy nows are like 2-ish K. You feel a lot more comfortable going all in on the in plain sight method at 2K and club stocking that way and then doing your mass bids. And then as the price slowly increases, you increase the bids as well. Devin in game's crazy. We're going to talk about how Sunderland beat Chelsea? I mean, I feel like we've talked about that a ton already. What? Hot take. Sunderland outplayed them. Outside of a few opportunities in the first half, they did not look like a threat. Sunderland came in with a game plan and executed it perfectly. The wings were just not an option. And they couldn't get anything started centrally. Siddiqui and Xhaka were just bossing everyone around. I don't even think Caicedo played insanely bad, but he didn't look good because that's how good Sunderland did. That was probably, what would you say, one of Caicedo's worst performances in a Chelsea kit? Wickham Fulham, 4-4 on pens. Dang. Alright, other tradable packs now. Yeah, dude, I made the mistake. I didn't realize you couldn't claim the other packs once you've gone 8. So I sat there playing a few AFK games, trying to get a bonus 83-10, not realizing I couldn't do them anymore. And it took me too long to realize it. I was like, why did it not count that game? And I hop back in. I'm like, why is it not counting these games? And I look and I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. Doesn't work. Do you think I could make 200K a day from buying libs for low and selling for higher? I think you could make well over that. Just to put in perspective, we end up making profit on a day-to-day basis, doing at least 5 runs. Weekends, we get closer to 10. During the week, we're going to try to keep it to 5. If we take out of me doing League SBCs, and we just simply talk about the cards I picked up, we're probably making 250 to 300K a day just on the flips alone. I don't even feel like I'm picking up a crazy amount of cards. BPM is better. I extremely disagree, but as someone who loves BPM as well, there's pros and cons to each one. I would say time commitment and quality of packs. This is way faster than BPM, even with Pale Tools. But as someone who loves BPM, times and places, in my opinion. Next, I want to go gift wins. For those extra wins, get that extra pack. And the first guy I ran into hit me with a cutback goal, so I proceeded to not gift him the win. According to my spreadsheet, BPM is not better. BPM don't make any profit after all the managers are 200 coins. The issue with BPM is everyone's fighting for the prices at the current moment. It's always been my problem with BPM in general. Everyone gets excited to do BPM when some cards are up, and then everyone crashes the rest of the market, and then they wonder why it's down. But the bidding, the sniping, that is always there regardless of the price. You can always make coins on it, which is nice. That's why I think of BPM as more of a long-term thing. Spec tradable Kotas. Have a tradable one in the club. Nice. How much is Kotas going for right now? Managers are rising now in BPM. Nice. Close to 3,800. Let's go. W. Actually been tracking BPM for the past week in a spreadsheet and I'm deep in the negative. Are you tracking the amount of bronze upgrade packs, the untradables you're packing, the league SBCs that you're getting done with it, the daily SBCs, the tradable packs from them, the pack pulls from those? Because if not, there's a lot of additional coins and value that might not completely be counted. But still, when I recommend BPM, I would still, if you're doing BPM for league SBCs, I would still do our silver lib sub method on the side. Do it as a way to pay for your BPM. That way you feel good just spamming as much as you want. Because I'm completely biased, but I do not think there's an easier way to make coins in my opinion. That's coming from someone who knows that the less people that do it, the better. If none of you guys are on it, we make all the profit, so. Sweet. All right, time for... Which one should we do next? One rare. 5 rare. We'll do the small prime. Another walkout. Goalie. Is that Oblak? Let's go. And an 85 and an 82. Love to see it. When League SBCs expire in a week, I hope they change the mix but leave the premium. I hope so too, man. For many different reasons. Probably not the same reasons as some of you guys, but for some similar. The main reason I want the mix to change is it keeps a lot less people on the premium. Because a lot of people want to do the lowest of the lowest method. And if they make the lib sud section for the mix, something like CSL, Portuguese League, things like that, I think there will be a lot of people who will never touch the premium unless they're getting the cards from the mix. And that's way less competition. Another walkout. Is that another KDB? Let's go, baby. League SBCs are cooking. How can I make it sustainable getting the lib and suds? How can you make League SBCs sustainable doing that? Or winning lib and sud cards? Making that sustainable. We have videos on each one. If you're looking for just the lib and sud section, how to win those cards as best as possible, we have a video on that. To keep the grind going, we have a video on that too. And that video could technically serve as both as well. Like I said, I don't go too crazy on the silver lib and suds most days. And even then, we're doing 5 runs minimum very easily. And selling on a crap ton for premium profit. Bonmati code! Why did I skip her? Let's go! Come on! League SBC's OP! She fits right into the team. Doesn't she get an inform tomorrow? Hey, I'll take her today. Queen! Let's go, man. So, she'll get more Kev in our team. Now I'm definitely not doing Pogba. Or not Pogba. Now we're not doing Busquets. We got Pogba. We got her. How do I make doing the SBC sustainable? Was that the same question you just asked before? Same answer, buddy. We have the video on it. Pinned in chat, and the libsud section in particular, a whole video on the best grinds to make that as sustainable as possible or make the most coins as possible. Holy redless? Nah, man. My pack looks awful. Yeah, we got another Rashford. I've gotten like 10 Rashfords this year. I've gotten 15 million Atikes. Crazy, dude. Crazy. So weird seeing Bernardo Silva not be a walkout. All right, Prime Gold time. Can we get a single walkout from these? I feel like I get less walkouts from the Prime Gold than I do the other sections. As I say that, Striker French. Who's this? '88, baby! Come on! Cold! Cold fodder, man. W. And Maguire first owner. Come on! We're gonna not get his tradable yet. We're gonna put that in dupe storage. We'll worry about it later. What in the red list am I watching? It's not red list, man. It's just League SBC luck. Or not, sorry. Slipped. It's just League SBCs. It's not even luck. If you do 5 to 10 League SBC runs a day, you'll get the same stuff. Live untradeable. Let's go. Rashford again. And another lib. Let's go. Alright, this is getting wild. Any more walkouts? No, no walkout in the final one, dude. Unbelievable. Do get an 84 and an 83. All right, now we can build 79 upgrades. Let's go and do that. We also can sell all these. Let's do that too. All right, let's get all those out of the club. So just from what we've sold so far, we have 2.15 mil again. For me to basically be break even on the day, I need another 150K. Which with all these, we got to sell on still. And all the tradable silvers in our club. I think we're there. What do you guys think? No one's bidding on silver rares for 300. Is it safe to use Pale Tools to auto relist? I use you can use Pale Tools to hit relist all. Yeah. Crazy, man. Oh, there's a setting called auto relist. I wouldn't use that. No. I've never used it, at least. Anytime anyone veers away from just making SBCs by hand using the, like a filter. Like if you're auto making the SBC, like staying there and letting them load for you on anything, or you're using a sniping bot, those are the things that scare me. I just cancel the pack animation and set a filter that puts the cards in the SBC and then try to get the chem on them. It's not that good. Anyway, only works if you're on the transfer list. Because I'm doing OP selling at the moment, it would help to do it during the night. Is it true, though, you'd have to be on the transfer list for that to happen? Or would you just leave your computer on all night? That might just take up a lot of power. The video is outdated, bro. The players are 300 coins. Are you talking about my League SBC video? Have you not watched the Lib Sud one, where we specifically tell you how to pick up every single card for less than it's buy now, regardless of the price of the SBC? Prices get outdated every second since any video is ever out, because the market always fluctuates. But the logic still stays the same. Think you watched the club stock one? What is the price to pay a Lib and Sud? Each card is a different price, so it's impossible to answer. A bronze, gold, silver. What rating? What rarity? What time of day? Whole market right now? Watch the Lib and Sud video, but I'm not sure what to do. I really want to make coins and do BPM, but it feels weird to see the coins go down. I know the reward of the SBC will compensate. Can you help me? Yeah, you can skip BPM altogether and use our silver Lib and Sud method. Make hundreds of thousands of coins easily throughout the week. Probably make a mil plus if you get good at it. And do League SBCs day to day on the side. If you want. That would be what I'd recommend. It's packed in 88. Cold. Cold, 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 cold. See what I feel you, bro. I kind of want to get cheeky with these, but at the same time, I want to make the sale. So I'm a little hesitant as well. Wait. HWLKR. Are you still here, bud? Yeah, but if I can get 3.5K, that's an extra 500 per card. Just don't mind missing out on a few sales and doing the SBC a few more times. True. I don't think he's still here. I was going to say to him, don't I say in the League SBC video, like one of the first things is prices are going to change. So don't take what the SBC says its prices right now. It will probably be more. But regardless, here's how you do it. And I'm pretty sure I say in there, we'll make a separate video to go over specific with the pricing on the libs and suds, how to do this unlimited times, even if these go crazy up. We'll show you every filter in the world to make the easiest coins in the world while you do this. When to pick up the libs and suds? Usually a few hours before new content's the best to do it. But if you watch the market on a day-to-day basis and you're always picking up under the buy now and flipping and sniping at market price and lazy listing with the in plain sight method, you should be good across the board. I really want to sell that inform. Should I, wait, should I lazy list? It's starting to happen. It's going to start to happen. I know it. With what method? Which one? Silver lib and sud? Bidding, sniping, in plain sight. In plain sight is when you, instead of snipe for under the market price of the whole, let's say, silver market, instead what you do is you pick up the most highest rated or the most valuable cards at the current buy nows. So if you guys have never heard of this method, I'll show you real quick. So if I go to, for example, suds, because we're selling our suds off. I go to suds and I look up all silvers. And I go to, let's say, 2.4, 2.5. 2.4 sells within 40 minutes. If I go to 2.3, everything instantly sells. So if I say you're at 2.2 or under, everything's guaranteed profit. But I'm probably going to be facing a lot of you guys and bots. And sure, I'll win some, but most things you're going to lose. And you're going to be left here being like, what the heck, that was a complete waste of my time. But instead, we go to the price that's current buy now, and you'll see a lot of low-end cards, such as the 65s and 66s. if we look specifically for higher rateds, like the 70 pluses, we look for things like silver rares that create additional value. We'll pick this one up. These have additional coins you can make on them. So this is what we call in plain sight, where you're picking them up at the quote-unquote current silver market prices, but you can make a lot more off of it. If I do this, but I do, let's say, 70 pluses, I'm going to have to go to the 59th minute. See a lot of these pop up. This works really well if there's just a few pages. Everybody's listing right now, so actually could work even better if everyone's listing. These cards might be hidden. So I see some 69 starting to pop up. 68. Another silver rare. Alright, I'll sit on silver rares for a second. Yeah, but Matthew's the best pull from today. Oh. I missed that. No, I didn't. Let's go. There we go. 70 rated for 2.3. Boom. Goes for 2.9 within the hour. Bang. There you go. Why was that needed more than the other ones? It's a silver rare. Rares are needed for that section of the SBC. And the rating needs to be at least a 68 to get the SBC done. So if people are using the lower end cards, they're going to need some higher end stuff to balance it out. So that would be an example of in plain sight method. If I moved it up to 2.5 even, I bet you'd get some 70 pluses popping up here. Ooh, that one's tempting. Ooh! Let's go! 72! One on the market for 3K. I'm going to do 3.3. We're going back to silvers now. Yeah. That's how I pick up a lot of cards for under the buy now or at the current buy now. Things that are undervalued. We do mass bid in earlier in the day as well when things are easy to win. Then we lazy list them into rising prices. Sheer best pull overall. Highest rated, I'd say. Best pull this year is probably Wirtz. Or I guess technically Wirtz was like 300K when I got him. She's what, 350 right now? What time is that at your place? It is 5:14. Been paying 100 more to get 72 plus. Works like a charm? Yeah. She's over 400K, then yeah, she's the best one. So far. Wait till I get an icon from this. Wait till I get R9, and then you guys are like, wait, how did you get R9? Like, doing the Unlimited League SBC grind. That's not possible, though. The Suds and Libs have value. How can you do something when it has value? Silence. Just sit there and make coins and like it. I want your guys' hands cramping up. because you're winning so many cards. And you're having trouble listing them. I want that to be your issue. I want you guys in chat crying. Bumble, I got a problem. I'm making so many coins. I need more than 100 transferless spots. Mumbo, is this really worth my time? I'm only making a minimum of 500 coins per card. I've only made 300k today. I thought you said this method worked. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, I'll be getting out of these. Even if I don't get them all listed by the end of the stream today. We'll get out of those by the end of the night. I'll probably keep sniping and flipping in the meantime. But then we'll restock tomorrow. Look at 2.8, 2.9. Sheesh. In plain sight method might be the best method ever. Respect the Orion from League SBCs. Let's go, W. Alright, time for some 79 doubles, boys. I got probably another 10-15 minutes. That's all I gotta go. To my Bible study. Do we get Rivals rewards in our current division, or will it be reset before rewards? That's a good question. I have no idea. Do they move us down divisions? Like, do I have to, if I'm Div 5 right now, do I then have to play more Div Rivals next season to get back up? In order to qualify for Foot Champs again, just to not play it ever again? I want to make sure I can qualify and then not play it. I think, did Pale Tools, did Paletta say there's a new version that fixes the save issue? With the rarity? Oh no, it looks like this one fixed it too. Okay, not important leagues only. SBC storage first. Alright, we'll do gold upgrades as well. Remove the gold rares. Go to high and tradables only. Are libs so expensive today versus yesterday because of weekend league supply? They just fluctuate. I don't know what the supply would have been from weekend league yesterday. I feel like most people would have gotten their weekend league supply earlier in the week. But just in general, it's a day-to-day thing. Video's been popping off lately? Which one? All of them? Yeah, you guys have been killing it with the support. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. All right, another 84. Another 83. So I could make a daily setup for the 85 to 87. But I kind of like doing these by hand. Low key. Dude, the streams have really been popping off. I appreciate you guys so much for watching the streams. You guys have been crazy in here. I feel like we've been averaging like well over 50 concurrent viewers when we do League SBCs. Ooh! So use payload tools, add multiple players for them. I'll probably do a filter where it's 81s to 84s, off leagues only, in a mix of them. And do like 15 to 20 cards. That way it has some on the bench and we just throw them around. So we're doing bronze spec to get the libs and suds. HW, you didn't answer my question before. I think you went away before you heard me ask. Let me know if you're still in chat. Is he not here again? He's going to just continue to miss out on the easiest coins in the world if he's not here. You can do bronze... okay, he is here. You can do bronze spec method to get the libs and suds. But like I stated in the League SBC video that you watched that said no longer applied because the prices are out to date, we specifically said we're going to make more videos on these sections. We said how you can make crazy coins on the libs and suds. If you watch our lib and sud video, we give you every filter in the world where if you wanted to, you never have to touch BPM. You could easily pay for 5+ runs a day and make profit at the same time. We easily clear 250,000 coins a day using these methods of just pure flipping. We make over 1 million coins a week just with silver libs and suds. And if you want to use some of these for your League SBC grind, you 100% can. So I'd recommend watching that video. Because every single day, it's just the easiest coins in the world. See, I'm slightly struggling to get the libs and the suds. Have you watched our video on how to pick them up? Have you seen the sniping method? Have you seen the in plain sight? Have you seen the open bidding? Have you seen the club stock? Or are you saying you're struggling at this moment to pick them up currently when prices are extremely high at the end of the evening? Because that would be the worst time to get them. Unless you're doing in plain sight method because things are way up. Yeah, I just don't get any. Then I would highly recommend watching our video and using our methods, buddy. Very easy coins. Oh, who got that one? Let's go. I kind of want to go to 2,500. You know it's going to be instant. Ooh. 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 Let's go. Dude, Vinland Saga is such a good show. Alright, we'll keep selling on the rest of these. So once these go, and we still have the ones in the club, we're probably up well over 100K today. After doing 5+ league SBC runs. That's a really good spot to be in. Any last questions before we head out? Any last comments on League SBCs? Ooh, we got Luna done as well. Go on to transfer market and do a compare price method for him. It's quicker. Is it actually? Or are you just saying that so you can beat us to the cards? Liar. Yeah, especially when there's multiple pages today. Short stream today? Nope. Usual stream. Bible study night. Also, our football match tomorrow is an early one instead of a late one, so we will not be live on Wednesday. So the next time you'll see me on stream is Thursday. We'll have a video go up for Wednesday. And then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be at a wedding all weekend, so besides some videos, you won't see me on stream until Monday then. But sweet. Thank you guys for chilling. If you did enjoy, do me a favor, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Again, if you haven't seen any of our grinds, how to make unlimited packs with the Premium Mix League upgrade video is pinned in chat. Also on the channel, we have our Lib Sud video. If you're struggling to pick up Lib Sud cards, whether on bid, on snipes, if you want to use our in plain sight method, we cover all those. We got our Road to Glory playlist. Starting to come out with more episodes of those. We took about a week off of that just for the menu grind. But now we're back in full force, and we're going to get more and more Evos done. on the Sunderland squad. And we're going to upgrade the our main RTG squad. Actually, give me a second before we end. We should probably put... Don't look at that red card. You don't see anything there. We can put Bamati in. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Who should we put at right mid? Who's not Saka? Should we buy a... Oh, we got Benzema as well to put in. Oh, how are we going to do this? We got Rofo we can put in as well. We're going to have to find a way to fit everyone in, dude. That's a good problem to have, though. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll find something. But yeah, take it easy, guys. God bless. Peace.